Hi Equals, it's Kim. It's been a rough week for folks. We've had all kinds of happenings in the national news that have not made a lot of us feel better about this country. So I'm going to return for the moment to my quest to make America compassionate again and just remind people of one thing. When you're out watching the news and you're getting all down about how horrible people can be to other people, how easy it is for somebody to take somebody else's life just because they worship, love, think, act differently than they do. And we've seen these kinds of actions coming from a particular demographic for the most part. Nothing's ever absolute, but for the most part, and especially lately, from folks whose beliefs are very limiting about what America should look like, who the people in America should love, how the people in America should define themselves. And yes, we have all kinds of names and labels for those folks. But here's what I want you to remember. There are more of us than there are of them. So continue the struggle, Equals. Continue to stand up for the diversity that we value, for the compassion that we feel for everyone, including those who think differently than we do. Let's have conversation. Let's say to somebody who says something to us that we don't agree with. Maybe it's around how many genders there are, legally defined by the federal government. Maybe it's around whether people believe in the New Testament or not. And we say things to folks to engage them in conversation. You don't have to agree with them. You could say, I hear you, but I disagree, and here is why. Or I hear you, can you tell me more about what that means to you? Because I feel differently. There are all kinds of ways to respond, and I know not everyone wants to take the high road, but I'm going to recommend it. Let's keep the conversation going. It's only through the conversation that we are going to make America compassionate again. And remember, we can't win them all. I've always said that there's always about 20 to 25% of the population who just are going to be contrary. Doesn't matter what we try to do. It's just what I've found to be true over time. So if I've got 75% of the folks agreeing with me on whatever it is in this particular, on whatever particular day and in whatever particular moment, I'm doing really well. So buck up, folks. There's more of us than there are of them. Have a good week, Equals. I know this is short, but I wanted to make this point. Let's make America compassionate again. There are more of us than there are of them, and we can do it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to have you subscribe. The more subscribers I have, the more YouTube will promote my videos, help me get out my message about making America compassionate again. And you can ring the little bell. I think you have to ring it twice. I don't know. I think you have to ring it twice in order to get notified whenever I put up a new video. I love your support. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great week, Equals. Bye.